is set for one fall. Introducing first. Weighing in at 1,337 pixels, he is the 8-bit warrior, Joey Arcade. And his opponent, he hails from Irvine, California. Weighing in at 177 pounds, he is the Spice God, Dijon Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Wrestling Network Training Center for another loaded edition of WWN Proving Ground. I am Alex Green in the commentation station, and as we kick things off tonight, I want to thank our sponsors. One brand new sponsor, Zone Fitness. 2 locations, one in Port Richey and one in St. Pete, and TerritoryTees.com. We can't do the show without them, and we are kicking things off with the debuting Joey Arcade taking on Dijon. And Joey Arcade locking in the side headlock, trying to make an impression here in his debut against the impressive Spice God, Dijon Young. And we see a leapfrog, the athleticism from Dijon Young, and a hip toss. An arm drag. And both these men training at the Crypt facility. What is this? An Annihilation. That's the new FIP World Tag Team Champion. An Annihilation. Jonathan Hudson out there, the Emerald Empire just laying waste. Joey Arcade. And this is now a tag team match. But I don't think Joey Arcade and Dijon Young are ready for Annihilation, the FIP World Tag Team Champions. And living up to the name of Annihilation as they just annihilate Joey Arcade. And Chungus ascending to the heavens. Joey Arcade, this is not where you want to be. And he just flattens him. Splash from the top rope. And he just yanks him off the mat. They had this match won. There's no need for that. And now Dijon Young gets the tag. And now he finds himself hoisted up and annihilated. Huge power slam from Chungus. And here comes Scyther, and Dijon Young is in trouble. Joey Arcade is in trouble. And that's gotta be it.
Here are your winners, Annihilation. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your FIP World Tag Team Champions. Now as my two brothers in arms are holding gold, last week,
And the fans not giving Jonathan Hudson even a chance to speak.
Last week, I had a contract match one-on-one with a Steven. Shut up! I had a match that was signed one-on-one with Stevie Frick to defend my WWN Multimedia Championship. And then when I show up to this piece of crap building in this piece of crap Port Richey, I'm told it's been changed into a triple threat match with someone who I've beaten multiple times, Baby Keef. I don't care about you either. So keep your damn mouth shut. You paid for a ticket to see me, so keep your damn mouth shut. I signed a contract for one-on-one. And then Rick Dames, the commissioner, decides to make it a triple threat. So Rick Dames, you and I have a little issue. Rick Dames, get your fat ass out here right now. Step into my ring. I do have a problem with you, and like a man, why don't you meet me in the middle, little boy? That's a good boy. That's a good boy. I do got a problem with you. You decided to make my match a triple threat. I never signed a contract for a triple threat. I signed a contract for a one-on-one with Stevie Frick. So what you are going to do, I have... Shut up! First off, Jonathan Hudson, you do not tell me, the commissioner, Rick Dames of Proving Ground, what I'm going to do. You got that? The last I checked on the bill, it says card subject to change. Does it not? Does it not? You, the champion, does not book the match. That's not the way we book around here. We book according to what these fans out here want, and that's what they wanted. Is that what you wanted, huh? Another fact for you. Last I checked on that match that was fully legal to be changed, you lost the match. Jonathan Hudson, you lost the match. Here's a good thing. Here's a good thing. You have a chance. He has a chance. You have a chance to regain your title tonight. So instead of worrying about what happened last week, let's worry about what's happening tonight. And the only thing I can suggest is you go back there and lace them boots up really, really tight. Because Frick is a man that brings it, baby. And you better bring it. You got it, boy! No! Go back there and lace his little boots, get his tights on, and get him ready.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It has a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. He hails from Portsmouth, Virginia, weighing in out 190 pounds. He is the creator of the Vi method. Weighing in out 185 pounds, representing the Ross Boys, he is the swashbuckling superstar, Trent Edwards.
What a chaotic start to WWN Proving Ground. I didn't have the FIP World Tag Team Champions Annihilation anywhere on the run sheet, and they come out, destroy the opening match. And then Jonathan Hudson calls out Rick Thames. And then the action just continues as we get right into Casey Vi and Trent Edwards. And Casey Vi trying to establish the Vi method. Trent Edwards having none of it. Showed him just what he thinks of that. And the swashbuckling superstar sent to the ropes, ducks the clothesline, and a diving headbutt. And an atomic drop. And the swashbuckling superstar bringing the beat down to Casey Vi early in this one. And you hear the fans, they wanted him to walk the plank, but Casey Vi getting out of dodge, creating himself a timeout, regrouping here. And Trent Edwards just stomped right on his hand. And a missile drop kick. Casey Vi is in trouble. The swashbuckling superstar is on fire. And Casey Vi does not know where he's at. Trent Edwards bringing the beat down. And Casey Vi right to the throat, and then follows it up with a clothesline. And only a 2 count. And a clubbing forearm to the back of Trent Edwards as both men look to climb the ranks here at WWN Proving Ground. And here comes the Vi method. And a back elbow from Casey Vi. And how quickly the tides have turned. And a nonchalant cover from Casey Vi. You're not gonna win matches like that. And Trent Edwards gets the boot up. But walks right into a sidewalk slam. But only a 2 count. The swashbuckling superstar stays alive. And Casey Vi says he's gonna walk the plank. Trent Edwards, you are gonna walk the plank. But Trent Edwards rolls and Casey Vi falls right onto his face. And a big clothesline from the swashbuckling superstar. Have another one, Casey Vi. And a boot to the gut. And he just slapped his face right off of his knee. And Casey Vi could have broke his nose, could have broke his jaw. And you hear the fans, they're electric. Walk the plank. And the swashbuckling superstar stalking his prey. And he's got him hooked here. That's gotta be it. Kill switch stunner. Hooks the leg.
Here is your winner, the swashbuckling superstar, Trent Edwards. Contest is set for 1 fall and a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, he hails from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing at 298 pounds. He's the LLC Big Business Marshall Moore. And his opponent, Tanaily, representing the Atomic Formula. He hails from Waterbury, Connecticut, weighing out 192 pounds.
doesn't stop. In our next contest, we got Big Business LLC, Marshall Moore, against Bryan Atomic with Tiny Tanaily. And there is definitely a size difference in this matchup. Marshall Moore, the much bigger competitor, but Bryan Atomic, lethal strikes, the wild card at ringside, Tiny Tanaily. And Tiny told me that she is going to continue suplexing competitors until she gets quality opponents here at WWN Proving Ground. We've seen it week in and week out. And Marshall Moore with the big clothesline. And don't forget, if you want more action from the World Wrestling Network, September 29th, the historic Shine 80, OCC Roadhouse in Clearwater, Florida, and live on WWNlive.com. And Bryan Atomic swits out palm strikes. And he goes for the big punch, but Marshall Moore hooks him and hoists him up into the air. And just plants Bryan Atomic right on his face. Only a 2 count. And I am absolutely positive that the Atomic formula does not contain getting thrown on your face. And Marshall Moore, front face lock, hoists him up into the vertical suplex. But he eats a knee to the head. And then a guillotine choke. The lethal strikes and submissions from Bryan Atomic once again on showcase. First the knees, then he's choking the life out of him. And Marshall Moore trying to fight his way out. Bryan Atomic onto his feet, and he ducks the clothesline, and a kick to the gut. And Marshall Moore catches the kick. But right there, Tiny Tanaily getting involved. You have to have eyes in the back of your head when she is ringside. And Bryan Atomic lines up Marshall Moore. Chops, kicks. Those lethal strikes. And knees to the midsection. And it's gonna take every strike Bryan Atomic can muster to take down Marshall Moore. And once again, Marshall Moore goes for the front face lock. Bryan Atomic spins out and a knee right to the face. And then the kick right to the inside of the leg. And a kick to the chest. Followed with a European uppercut. The wealth of strikes from Bryan Atomic. And then a snapmare taking down the much bigger man. And then putting all of his body weight into that double stomp right onto the chest. Lateral press, hooks the leg. But only a 2 count. And what a night it has been with so much more to go. 2 championship matches tonight. WWN Proving Ground Championship, Bison Clutch versus Krieger. WWN Multimedia Championship match, Jonathan Hudson, Stevie Frick, and Stephen Frick's first title defense. And Bryan Atomic sent for the ride. And he eats the back elbow from Big Business. And the clubbing blows, and Marshall Moore is in control. And he goes for the suplex. And a slingshot off the ropes for added momentum, and Bryan Atomic is in trouble. Only a 2 count. How did Bryan Atomic get his shoulder off the mat? And Bryan Atomic is in trouble here. Marshall Moore looking to pick up a huge victory. And Marshall Moore off the ropes and an axe kick right to the back of the head. Hooks the leg. And that could have been it. I thought that was it. But Bryan Atomic kicks out once again. And you can see even on Tiny's face the concern here. The kick to the back of the head. Bryan Atomic could be unconscious. And Bryan Atomic in trouble. Marshall Moore looking to put it away. Hoists him up in the gut wrench. Is he going for a power bomb? Is he going for a gory special? And Bryan Atomic trying to fight out. And a drop kick from Bryan Atomic takes the big man down. Marshall Moore down in the corner. And Bryan Atomic lines him up. And he just needs him right in the mouth with everything he has. He hooks the leg.
Here is your winner, Bryan Atomic. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. It has a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. He is being accompanied by the life coach, Benjy Neptune, representing Neptune Trident. He hails from the greatest continent on Earth, Europe, weighing in at 92 kilos, the performer, Oscar Weiss. His opponent. He hails from the Feywild, weighing in at 205 pounds, the natural 20, Xavier.
Is a match that I am excited for. Xavier, former WWN Multimedia Champion, the performer, Oscar Weiss of Neptune's Trident, one-on-one, right here, tonight, loaded WWN Proving Ground. And Oscar Weiss seems to be having fun early on here. We saw him rolling around during Xavier's entrance. Xavier is going to have to keep his eyes on Benjy Neptune ringside, the life coach, the leader of Neptune's Trident. And we are underway. Two of the hottest rising stars in professional wrestling. Two of the hottest rising stars at WWN Proving Ground going one-on-one. And both men have worked on honing their craft here at the World Wrestling Network Training Center. And if you want to become a professional wrestler, sign up today. We are accepting new students at the WWNTC. And we got a collar and elbow tie-up. And Oscar Weiss, the performer, quickly dispatches a Drake Xavier. And Drake Xavier, a little impressed here. And I've been impressed with Oscar Weiss as well. And both men circling. Huge singles competition, huge matchup here. Both men looking to get into that championship picture. Drake Xavier with the headlock takeover. And how about two of them? And Oscar Weiss backing off. There is a reason Drake Xavier, the natural 20, is a former WWN Multimedia Champion. He gets better each and every week, each and every appearance. He always comes with a unique offense you have never seen anywhere else. And Oscar Weiss going behind with the hammerlock. Into the Irish whip, into the ropes. Drake Xavier ducks the line. And a Hurricane Rana from Drake Xavier. Drake Xavier is a bigger individual, but you see the athleticism right there. But Oscar Weiss with the schoolboy. And an elbow right to the back of the head from the performer. And we've seen Neptune's Trident use the numbers game to pick up victories. We've seen them use any means necessary. And Oscar Weiss, European uppercuts, big stomps. And Oscar Weiss is feeling himself. They call him the performer, and he's showing it here. And he's just standing on the face of Drake Xavier. And Drake Xavier just punched him right in the stomach. That'll knock the wind out of you. And it looked like it pissed Oscar Weiss off. And just stomping on the back of his head. And Oscar Weiss, a world-traveled competitor from Europe, has trained all over the world. Numerous seminars, a wealth of knowledge, an expert in joint manipulation. And Drake Xavier fighting from his knees back to his feet. And Oscar Weiss with a big forearm right to the side of the head. And an overhand chop just sounded like a gunshot. And Oscar Weiss one more time, no. Hits him with the European uppercut. He's not giving these fans what they want. And Drake Xavier turns things around, and a big knife edge chop from Drake Xavier as well. And that one, you heard it. Just lighting up Oscar Weiss. And Oscar Weiss did not want another one of those. And he hits him with the big forearm. And a double stomp. He put his whole body right onto his chest plate. But only a 2 count. Drake Xavier has the heart of a champion. And he is not gonna give up that easily. And Oscar Weiss looking to cut off the oxygen. Looking to wear down Drake Xavier. And the fans coming alive here. WWN Proving Ground. Drake Xavier fighting his way out. It's been pandemonium all night. And a huge clothesline from Drake Xavier. And you hear the life coach, Benjy Neptune, letting Oscar Vice know you can't let Drake Xavier beat you. And Drake Xavier catching a second win here. And a huge back elbow. And an exploder suplex. And is he lining him up here? We've seen this before. The natural 20. Magic missile. And that was nasty. Hooks the leg. And 2.99. Oscar Vice gets his shoulder off the mat. This match will continue, but I do not know how. Senior referee Ray Rivera in perfect position. The wherewithal to kick out from Oscar Vice. Uncanny. And the gut wrench. Going for a powerbomb. Oscar Vice slips out. Going for the neck breaker. And a bulldog from Oscar Vice. And only a 2 count. Both men unable to pick up the 3 count. What a contest. These two showing you why they are 2 of the hottest rising stars in the World Wrestling Network. And referee Ray Rivera letting him know it was only a 2 count. And the fans coming alive for the natural 20 Drake Xavier. Oscar Vice going for that neck breaker one more time. Drake Xavier's got him hooked. What a reversal. Oscar Vice sends him into the corner. What is Benjy Neptune doing? Benjy Neptune up on the corner. Oscar Vice choking the life out of Drake Xavier. Drake Xavier, it looks like he's got his hair stuck in the turnbuckle. Oscar Vice arguing with the referee. What is going on here? And Benjy Neptune just clocked Drake Xavier. The referee didn't see it. And he just kicked him right in the face. Drake Xavier is unconscious. Oscar Vice with the pin.
Here is your winner, the performer, Oscar Vice. Contest is scheduled for 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it's for the WWN Proving Ground Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first,
Mr. Krieger, I've got a little news for you, pal. I seen what you did out here last week. That the kind of champion you think you're gonna be? That's not a fighting champion, son. For that, you have earned yourself. I've already given plenty of warnings about putting your hands on my officials. For that, you've earned yourself a $5,000 fine, son. Starting tonight, you will be deducted each week that you are here in Proving Ground. And if you think that you're going to come out here and be the kind of champion that can get himself disqualified and carry on and just do what you darn well please out here, you're wrong. I'll show you, Krieger. Go ahead.
Introducing first the challenger, standing to my right. He hails from New York City, weighing in at 240 pounds, Mr. Live and in color, Byson Clutch. And his opponent, representing the regime, he hails from Munich, Germany, weighing in at 102 kilos. He is the reigning and defending WWN Proving Ground heavyweight champion, the Iron Kaiser, Krieger.
Hear the fans coming alive. The stakes couldn't be higher. WWN Proving Ground Championship on the line. And this is the biggest opportunity in Bison Clutch's career. And this may be one of the biggest opponents Krieger has faced. And Bison Clutch, the only former member of Sons of Battle that Krieger has not defeated. He's defeated Alpha T. He's defeated Nicholas Quiones. And can he defeat Bison Clutch here tonight? And the WWN Proving Ground Championship is on the line. And you see WWN Commissioner Rick Thames out there watching, making sure that this is a fair contest. And are we going for a test of strength here? This may be a mistake by Krieger. Bison Clutch, the much bigger and apparently much stronger individual. And Krieger baited him in, boot to the gut. Bison Clutch sent out of the ring. And we've seen it week in and week out that the regime will stop at nothing to win, to keep the WWN Proving Ground Championship. They will get disqualified. They will get counted out. Krieger will resort to anything to keep that championship. And Mr. Live and in color, attacking the midsection of the champion. And he's lining him up. And a huge chop from Bison Clutch. And those overhand chops with everything behind him. Looking to cave Krieger's chest in. And an incredible suplex from Bison Clutch. And the power and the explosiveness on display. And then he hits 10 push-ups just to show you how strong he is. And the champion's in trouble. The champion sent for the ride. Krieger eats a boot. And the athleticism of Bison Clutch on display. And is this Bison Clutch night? Can he become the Proving Ground champion? And Bison Clutch off the ropes with the senton. And the pin hooks the leg, but only a 2 count. And Krieger just took his head off. I've never seen anyone take Bison Clutch down like that. And he's choking the life out of him. And the boots to the midsection. And Krieger going to the second rope. What is he looking for here? And an elbow drop right to the sternum. Goes for the pin. And he almost pinned Bison Clutch. And for those who aren't keeping track, Bison Clutch has not been beaten in WWN Proving Ground. He is undefeated here since debuting. And Krieger choking him once again. But Bison Clutch, as a rookie, fighting his way through, beating everyone along the way, finally earns a WWN Proving Ground Championship match. And Krieger looking at any way to retain, any way to keep it as part of the regime. And a huge vertical snap suplex. And Krieger showing his strength. And Krieger looking to lock in the crossface here, looking to wear down Bison Clutch, keep the big man grounded. And you hear the fans getting behind Bison, trying to will him out of this submission. And then Krieger dropping the elbows right on the back of the neck and the shoulder blades. And you can feel the pressure here in the WWN TC. The pressure of the WWN Proving Ground Championship on the line. Krieger's title reign on the line. And a bridge! A Northern Light suplex with a bridge from Bison Clutch, and that could have been it. But Bison Clutch being undefeated. Krieger looking to keep the championship. And Krieger, he might have had enough. We've seen this from him before. He'll grab the title. He's been counted out before. We saw this against Alpha T.
Oh, no. That is definitely the thing I warned you about. That's the kind of champion you want to be, son. I will strip you from that title. Not only will I find you, I will strip you of that title. You will no longer be champion, pal. You know what you need to do? Get in the ring.
And Rick Thames not letting him get counted out. Bison Clutch hits the 2 clotheslines. And he just plants the champion. Is this Bison Clutch night? Is he going to keep his undefeated streak and become WWN Proving Ground champion?
I will strip him of this title.
And Krieger had his feet on the ropes. This championship match will continue. Rick Thames explaining what happened. Bison Clutch. He's trying to figure it out. He thinks he had this championship won. This night has been chaos. The referee, Rick Thames. And the referee, He sees Bison clutch with the championship. And the referee has called for an end to this
Here
match.
is your winner by disqualification, and still your WWN Proving Ground Heavyweight Champion, Krieger. Contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. Representing the Combat Company, he hails from Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ethan Van Hunter. And his opponent, weighing in at 270 pounds, the distinguished Jaxon Slade.
We are underway. Ethan Van Hunter versus Jaxon Slade. And you never know who is going to be at WWN Proving Ground. Over the last few months, we've seen Bryan Brock. We've seen the FIP Florida Heritage Champion Sideshow. We've seen Rich Swann. And now we see a Jaxon Slade, enormous man. He just threw Ethan Van Hunter right on his face. That looked nasty. And Ethan Hunter getting out of dodge. And a knee strike on Ethan Van Hunter. Ethan Van Hunter ducks the clothesline, little cat and mouse here. Ethan Van Hunter trying to get the big man rocking and rolling. Ethan Van Hunter once again going for the Irish whip, but to no avail. But he just kicked Jaxon Slade right in the mouth. Jaxon Slade with the reversal. And he catches him up on the shoulder. And Ethan Van Hunter eats a turnbuckle. And all 265 pounds at full speed right to the midsection. chop from the distinguished Jaxon Slade. And he just launches Ethan Van Hunter. And you can hear that all the way at the Gulfview Square Mall. And a huge right hand from Jaxon Slade. Jaxon Slade just pummeling the rookie Ethan Van Hunter. And he goes for the cover, but it's only a 2 count. And once again, action like this is brought to you by our new sponsor, Zone Fitness, with 2 locations, one in Port Richey, one in St. Pete. And then also Territory Tees. Check them out at territorytees.com. And Ethan Van Hunter with a back elbow, but that only seemed to piss Jaxon Slade off. And a snap power slam. And I thought that was it. Incredible power slam from Jaxon Slade. And Ethan Van Hunter might be out here hoisted in the air. That's the torture rack from the distinguished Jaxon Slade.
Here is your winner, Jaxon Slade. The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Was a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. He hails from Bonita Boulevard, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Tangerine Dream, Ricky Love.
But you know, sometimes you gotta deal with things. Give it a shot, give it a taste. Otherwise, it'll all be a waste. Baby, I'm built. Just lay down and bring on kiss. And wake up on the side I see. Just release and be free. It's gonna be
And his opponent. He hails from Hudson, Florida, weighing in at 193 pounds. Big Rig, Bryan Colton.
And Bryan Colton is getting ready to face one of his biggest tests so far in his young career as he takes on the Tangerine Dream, Ricky Love. The referee making sure they're ready to rock and roll. And we are underway, and we saw the Tangerine Dream hop out of the ring and throw one of the fans' hat right up in here to production. It has been pandemonium all night, and it doesn't show any signs of slowing down here. And listen to the fans, they're electric here tonight. Loser, Ricky Love. And I wouldn't call Ricky Love a loser. He is a Tangerine Dream, and he is one incredible athlete and professional wrestler. And Bryan Colton is in for a test here. And the Tangerine Dream just ran the big rig over. Then we got a drop down from Bryan Colton. Bryan Colton goes for the hip toss, and he eats a clothesline for his trouble. And you can hear the fans' disdain for the Tangerine Dream. But he is lighting up Bryan Colton here. Bryan Colton sent for the right, Tangerine Dream. Ricky Love from across the ring, and he needs an elbow. And Bryan Colton blocks the hip toss and brings a clothesline of his own. And Ricky Love trying to regroup. Bryan Colton getting one up on Ricky Love. And the Tangerine Dream says that Bryan Colton was pulling the hair. And Ricky Love brought in the hard way. And Big Rig Bryan Colton with a big right hand. And what are we gonna see here? Bryan Colton on the second rope. And he was going for the 10-piece, but he only got 9. There's the 10-piece. If that's the 10-piece, here's the biscuit. And Ricky Love sent for the ride. Bryan Colton across the ring with a big forearm. And he's got him hooked, swinging neck breaker. And of course, Bryan Colton learned that swinging neck breaker right here at the World Wrestling Network Training Center, and you can too. And you heard the fans, they wanted him to drive that truck, but Ricky Love saw it coming and got out of the way. Nobody home. And Bryan Colton sent into that corner. Ricky Love put everything behind that one. And Big Rig Bryan Colton looks stunned. But fighting back, the heart and determination of Big Rig. He displays it each and every week. And he's sent for the ride, ducks the clothesline, and he goes for the crossbody. But Ricky Love catches him. And a beautiful fall away slam from the powerhouse, Ricky Love. A fall like that would put normal people in the hospital, but Bryan Colton kicks out at 2. And Ricky Love follows right behind him with the clothesline, giving him no chance to escape. And now he's got him hooked with the pump handle slam. That was devastating. And you heard the fans drive that truck, and it's just that little bit of energy. Bryan Colton was able to get his shoulder off the mat. Big Rig will not go down without a fight. And Ricky Love is happy to oblige as he ascends to the second rope. And he said it's time to drive that truck. Bryan Colton gets the foot up. Ricky Love catches it, drops the elbows. And on the third one, he went to the well one too many times. Bryan Colton out of the way. But it was not enough. Ricky Love with the boot to the midsection. Bryan Colton gets the elbow up. He gets the boot up. And a big axe handle smash, 2 of them. And he is driving that truck right all over Ricky Love. And he goes for the pin, hooks the leg. Only a 2 fractions of a second from picking up the victory here. And signature Big Rig Bryan Colton. But not enough to put away the Tangerine Dream. And Bryan Colton measuring his opponent, looking to pick up the victory. He's got him hooked. D-D-T. But only a 2 count. He planted him right on his head. Ricky Love begging for a timeout. And Bryan Colton wondering what the hell is going on. Ricky Love, the veteran, goes to the eyes and then hangs him out to dry on the top rope. Ricky Love hoists him in the air. And that's gotta be it, Michinoku driver.
Here is your winner, the Tangerine Dream, Ricky Love.
Sometimes you gotta deal with it. Get it in a shot, get it in a taste. Otherwise, it'll be a waste. It ain't too really hot, baby, I'm built. So just lay down and be free of guilt. And wake up on the side, just release and be free. It's gonna be a
Yuni, what are you doing? Shut up. Did you see the match card this week? We're facing Dann, Lydon, and Slade Porter again.
The Popo?
Yes, the Popo, whatever. Dude, I don't get what those guys' deals are. We had nothing to do with Gunther. What? What?
They're gonna be happy.
Why?
I found him. I found Gunther, bro.
You found Gunther?
I did.
Okay, but wait. I thought a couple weeks ago, you know, the
I don't know what that was. We don't have to talk about that again, okay? Or shh.
Huh.
But I found Gunther.
All
On
right.
Friday, I'm bringing him, and this whole thing is done with.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I wonder what you hit that day then.
No one's gonna find out.
He ran me over. Paramedic!
Yuni? Yuni? Yuni! What was that?
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't deal with this right now, man. I can't.
I don't know what I hit, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, they're weighing in at a total combined weight of 386 pounds. Good girls don't, but he does. Dan Lydon and his tag team partner, the Private High, Slade Porter.
I've been trying to catch you boys.
to buy all your chocolate.
Thank you for your patronage. What's all that yelling? You just can't wait for me to die, can you?
And their opponent, weighing out to a combined weight of 540 pounds, the king of the Southeast, Yuni Vice, and the brute, Ray Elliot, Vice, and Violence.
Where is Yuni Vice? I see Slade Porter, I see Dan Lydon, I see Ray Elliot, and I see a carrier.
After a video surfaced this week, Yuni is being questioned for an alleged hit and run.
He didn't do it. Yes, he did.
But
no, he didn't. Yes, he did.
He sent a replacement. So you're gonna take out the two of us? No. He sent a replacement. Hold on, let me get the replacement. He sent Gunther. Gunther is my tag partner.
Did he just say Gunther is his tag partner?
The raccoon down the road with Yuni. Not in there.
And is that Gunther? We have been on the hunt for Gunther for months. He says Gunther is his tag team partner. Yuni Vice has claimed to find Gunther, and he is right there in the ring with Ray Elliot. You can see how excited Slade Porter is. He has been on the hunt for Gunther for weeks and weeks and months. Gunther has been found.
Case closed.
Hell yeah, Slade Porter, case closed. What? That's not Gunther?
So this isn't Gunther. No. So who is he? So this is your tag partner? I guess. All right, only one thing to do.
I don't know what is going on right now. And if I am not mistaken, this is Dan Lydon and Slade Porter versus the brute Ray Elliot and the squirrel. It's not Gunther. I didn't know we were gonna have another debut tonight. And this might not be where Ray Elliot wants to be because his tag team partner is a squirrel. And this tag team contest is underway. Dan Lydon, Slade Porter on the quest for Gunther versus Ray Elliot and the squirrel. And he just lit him up with that clothesline. And the brute, Ray Elliot hoists Slade Porter up. The private eye and slams him down. And we saw just a few weeks ago, Catalina Perez told us that she saw Slade Porter with Gunther. Then Slade Porter posted the video that he tried to get Gunther, but he ran away, and we saw the video evidence. Then Yuni Vice claims to find Gunther, but it turns out it's the squirrel. And Dann Lydon sent right into the midsection of the brute Ray Elliot. And after those drinks Ray Elliot had, that might not be sitting well in his stomach. And a big right hand from the psycho Dann Lydon. All he wants is Gunther back. Can somebody find Gunther? And Ray Elliot might be unconscious because he just ate a nasty elbow right to the eye. But the brute gets the shoulder off the mat. But the brute may need to tag his partner in here because that back elbow was nasty. And the private eye, Slade Porter, with a big shot to the ribs. This quest for Gunther has so many twists and turns and unexpected. It's been chaos, it's been pandemonium. And Slade Porter with the big back elbow to the back of the head, and then he kicks him right in the mouth. Ray Elliot just happened to take shot after shot, elbow after kick after punch. And Slade Porter still just lighting up Ray Elliot. And Ray Elliot is in trouble. Ray Elliot staggered into the wrong corner. And back in comes Dann Lydon. A snapmare from the private eye. And a pin from the psycho. And once again, the private eye back in the ring, dropping the elbow on the brute Ray Elliot. Does anybody really know where Gunther is? And Ray Elliot basically in a 2-on-1 here. The squirrel making his Proving Ground debut. Ray looking for the tag. But Dann Lydon bringing the pain to the brute Ray Elliot, bringing violence to the violence of Bison violence. And psycho Dann Lydon trying to break the legs and twist. And Slade Porter telling Dann that's not right, that's not how you do it. And he goes for the pin. Ray Elliot almost had one there, and a big headbutt from the brute. And is this the moment Ray Elliot needs? He's got him in the corner. And the squirrel has been tagged in. The squirrel is the legal man. Ray Elliot saying that the squirrel shouldn't be in there. He's not ready.
Here are your winners, the brute Ray Elliot and Gunther. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first. He hails from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 250 pounds, the Superlicious Zachyras. And his opponent, he comes to you straight from the 305, weighing in at 72,000 grams, representing the Miami boys. He's the highest man in your city, the young bull, Baby Keef.
Rapping on these pretty beats, you can never damage me. Highest on the top rope, then you know it's 1, 2, 3. Keep it on the top rope, bow, then it's 1, 2, 3. Hey, I'm a problem, I'm a
And this is a match that I have been looking forward to. The rubber match, Zachyras and Baby Keef one-on-one. We saw Baby Keef pick up the victory at FIP Heatstroke 2024. And then we saw Zachyras pick up the pinfall here at WWN Proving Ground. And now they square off one more time to see who is the more superior competitor, who is the hottest rising star in WWN, in the World Wrestling Network. Is it Baby Keef, the highest man in your city, or is it the Superlicious Zachyras? And we saw this match originally was scheduled for last week. We had all kinds of chaos happen, and Baby Keef had a shot in the triple threat for the WWN Multimedia Championship in a very impressive contest. But can he beat Zachyras one more time here tonight? And both men incredibly athletic, both men incredibly agile, but Zachyras with the clear weight advantage. And Baby Keef locked in with the headlock. Zachyras trying to fight out, both men jockeying for position, looking to gain the advantage here. And both men have grown more familiar with each other. This is the third time they've faced each other. And Superlicious trying to fight out. Baby Keef struggling to keep that headlock locked in. And Baby Keef lands on his feet and gets the headlock right back. And both men taking their time here. They both have made mistakes that have cost them matches, and they don't want to do the same thing here. And Baby Keef looking to choke out Zachyras, but Zachyras fighting out immediately. And Baby Keef just keeping that headlock locked in. And then switching around to a front face lock. But Baby Keef rolls through Schoolboy, but only a 1 count and a drop toe hold. Rolls through, grabs the front face lock. And Baby Keef showcasing his wrestling ability here. And you can hear the fans telling Baby Keef, don't let Zachyras get up. He has the clear size advantage. And you see it there, as Zachyras just runs him into the turnbuckle. Zachyras finally escapes the headlock. Baby Keef goes for the back elbow. Zachyras blocks but eats a back elbow. Series of back and forth between these two. Baby Keef off the ropes. Ducks the clothesline but eats one on the backside. Baby Keef is down. Zachyras just took his head off. And a European uppercut from Superlicious, the Superlicious Zachyras.
What are you gonna do, huh?
And Zachyras growing frustrated after being in that headlock. And just disrespecting Baby Keef. And Baby Keef giving it right back, slapping him in the face. Zachyras with the forearms and the boots. And you can feel the intensity increasing in this matchup. Baby Keef sent for the ride. And a drop kick. The highest drop kick. And he creates some separation from Zachyras. And a knife edge chop from Baby Keef. 2 of them. And Baby Keef to the second rope. And Baby Keef going for the 10 count. He was up to 9, but he eats a turnbuckle for his troubles.
What are you gonna do, Keef? You're always trying to get me down, huh? Get up. Get up.
And you can feel this rivalry as it grows, the animosity grows. And a fisherman suplex with the bridge, but only a 2 count from Zachyras. But he put everything into that suplex.
Didn't you?
And you hear the fans coming alive for the 305 here at the World Wrestling Network Training Center. And Superlicious Zachyras hoists him up. Is he going for the sexiest side slam ever? Baby Keef slides out, and he puts him in a rear sleeper, trying to cut off the oxygen, wear out the big man, Zachyras. But Zachyras fights out, and he just flattened Baby Keef. He just put out the blunt, if you will. And a splash from Zachyras, putting all of his weight into the chest of Baby Keef. And I don't know how Baby Keef kicked out of that one. And you see the disrespect from Zachyras just standing on the dreads. He picks up Baby Keef and a forearm right to the jaw. This whole night has been pandemonium. And this match, just, it's level 10 excitement. And you hear the fans' disdain for Zachyras. And a knife edge chop. And Baby Keef is in trouble here. And Zachyras pulling the shirt out of the way and gives him another knife edge chop. And Baby Keef out of the way. He has had enough. And he's given Zachyras some chops of his own. And a big knee to the midsection for Zachyras. And then he hoists him up once again. Once again, he was looking for signature Zachyras, but Baby Keef going for a dragon sleeper. He might not have all of it, but he's cutting off the oxygen. And Zachyras going straight to the eyes to escape the dragon sleeper. And Zachyras will use any means necessary in the world's sassiest slam. But only a 2 count. And you can see the frustration from the Superlicious Zachyras choking the life out of Baby Keef, slamming his head right off the canvas. And he says what he does to Baby Keef is on the referee. And then proceeds to stand on the throat and the neck of Baby Keef. Baby Keef, representing the Miami boys, is in trouble here. Zachyras just beating down Baby Keef. And this is getting dangerous. Baby Keef hoisted to the top rope. And he goes for the crossbody. Zachyras catches him. And Zachyras with the back breaker. And that had to break his back. How did Baby Keef get his shoulder off the mat? And the highest man in your city, maybe at the lowest point in his life, as Zachyras just beating him down. He goes for the world's sexiest side slam again, but reversed into a DDT, and both men are down. We are at a stalemate here in the rubber match. Both men putting everything they have into this matchup, but neither one with a clear advantage. And you hear the fans coming alive for the 305, and Baby Keef to his feet. A ball of fire. And Baby Keef sparking one up. And a leg lariat. And he has Zachyras rocking and rolling. Baby Keef ascending to the heavens. And he's the highest crossbody. But only a 2 count. What a match here at WWN Proving Ground. And how did Zachyras get his shoulder off the mat? Baby Keef coming from the heavens with the crossbody, and now just stomping on his chest, stomping on his heart. And Baby Keef going to the high rent district. Every minute that this match goes on, it gets more dangerous. And Zachyras planting a forearm on Baby Keef. Baby Keef fighting back and forth, action. And once again, Zachyras hoists him up. And this time he nails it, the sexiest side slam. How did Baby Keef kick out of that? The impact from that hurt me in the commentary booth. How did Baby Keef kick out? And Zachyras, you can see the frustration. You can see the emotion. And baby Keef writhing in pain. He might be injured here. He might not be able to breathe. He could have broken ribs. And what is Zachyras looking for here? A pile driver, a power bomb. What could it be? And baby Keef fighting from a very dangerous and precarious position. And he rolls through. But only a 2 count. He almost surprised Zachyras with the roll-up, but it wasn't enough. And both men trying to survive. Baby Keef off the rope, but he gets caught with a pop-up powerbomb. That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. And Zachyras, is he going for his world-famous moonsault? He's got him lined up. He's on the top rope, but baby Keef out of the way. Baby Keef out of the way. Zachyras is down. Baby Keef is down. The highest man in Yo City pulling himself to his feet as he ascends to the top rope. And this is what baby Keef is known for. He gets high, but he crashes and he burns on the senton. Both men are down. Both men have put everything into this matchup. And you can hear the fans coming alive. Who is walking out of here a winner? Incredible contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 15 minutes has ended. It is a time limit draw.
And a time limit draw. What? The fans want 5 more minutes. This match comes to a draw. What an incredible contest between baby Keef and Zachyras. Neither one of them walking out of here a winner. But what a match. What are WWN officials going to do? They're tied 1-1, and now they are tied 1-1. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. And you can see the frustration and the disappointment on baby Keef's face, on Zachyras' face. But it is a draw. They reached the 15-minute time limit. They want the match restarted. But baby Keef putting his hand out there, showing a sign of respect to Zachyras, but Zachyras
Guys,
having none of that.
This match was set for a 15-minute time limit. Come here, ref. There's 15 minutes on the clock. Those are the rules, guys. Maybe you can bring it back some other time. I don't know, it was 15 minutes. I tried.
What a contest. What a contest.
It is now time for your main event. It is scheduled for 1 fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it is for the WWN Multimedia Championship. Introducing first, Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first the challenger, standing to my right, representing the Emerald Empire. He hails from Malibu, California, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the headliner, Hollywood Jonathan Hudson. And his opponent, representing Frick and Strange, he hails from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 234 pounds. He is the reigning and defending WWN Multimedia Champion, Stevie Frick.
And it is main event time here at WWN Proving Ground, and the stakes couldn't be any higher. We saw Stephen Frick pull off the miracle and win the WWN Multimedia Championship last week, and Jonathan Hudson gets his rematch right here, right now. And you can feel the tension in the building. You can feel the animosity. Jonathan Hudson, the anger of Stevie Frick, ending his nearly 1 year WWN Multimedia Championship reign. And Jonathan Hudson coming out swinging here in this main event. And we saw the message from Simon Says, the anger, the frustration from the Emerald Empire at the shocking victory from Stevie Frick. And you see Stevie Frick laying it in right there to the midsection on Hollywood Hudson. And chops from the Frickster. And a European uppercut. Jonathan Hudson set for the right, reversal. And Frick runs him right over with a driving shoulder tackle. And Jonathan Hudson trying to create some space in the corner, and Frick having none of it, putting the boots right to his chest. And Jonathan Hudson throwing Frick in the corner and a huge chop. And back and forth between two of the best going today. Stevie Frick, Jonathan Hudson. And a European uppercut from Jonathan Hudson. And this match could be a main event anywhere in the world. And it is your main event right here at WWN Proving Ground. And Stephen Frick just sends the former champion to the outside. Hollywood Hudson to the floor, and Frick goes out after him. These two, no strangers. And signature Stevie Frick. And again, with the double chops. And you can see Jonathan Hudson had enough of it. And just back and forth. Hollywood Hudson, Stevie Frick. And Hudson's got him hooked. And he just slams him on the hardest part of the ring. Getting slammed right there can injure you. It can fracture a vertebrae. It can leave you gasping for air. And Frick might be in trouble. Jonathan Hudson sends him back into the ring. He knows he has to be in the ring to win the championship. Jonathan Hudson, one of the most vile and vicious men in the World Wrestling Network. We saw him defend that title over and over again in his nearly 1-year title reign. And he's looking to regain that. Jonathan Hudson going for the pin, but Frick, the resiliency of Stephen Frick. We've seen it time and time again at Proving Ground. He always finds a way. He is one of the toughest competitors Proving Ground has ever seen. And Jonathan Hudson just bringing the beating to Stephen Frick. Frick pushes him off, created some separation and a big clothesline. Jonathan Hudson staggered, he's held up by the ropes. And another uppercut from Frick. Jonathan Hudson sent for the red reverses and a huge back elbow. Both men barely able to stand up. And can Stevie Frick beat Jonathan Hudson 1-on-1? Hudson claims that the only reason he won, and what did I just see? That was an incredible knee. He landed right on top of Frick. Frick might be injured. But Hudson claimed the only way Frick won is because Baby Keef was added to the match. Frick never beat Hudson 1-on-1. Can he do it here tonight? And you see it right there. The headliner says the title is coming home tonight. The championship is coming home to Papa. And he goes for the pin, hooks the leg. But only a 2 count. And I don't know how Frick is still moving after that knee and the ropes. And don't forget, as the multimedia champion, Hollywood Hudson beat Rafael Delgado, Damian Gemini, Alpha T, Nick Swift, Tim Strange, Drake Xavier, and so much more. He beat Stephen Frick in singles competition as champion. So can Frick overcome and beat Jonathan Hudson finally 1-on-1? And he's trying to do just that, fighting out of the corner. Hudson goes for the line, and Frick takes his head off. Hudson back to his feet, and Frick once again. And Stevie Frick is fired up. Clothesline in the corner, off the ropes, signature Stephen Frick. And the huge boot. Stevie Frick just kicked his head off. But the veteran, the grimy veteran, Jonathan Hudson gets his shoulder off the mat. And these are 2 of the toughest competitors in professional wrestling. They're 2 of the brightest stars in the World Wrestling Network. And you're seeing why right now. This is why you come to WWN Proving Ground each and every Friday night. And Jonathan Hudson just planted the champion. That's gotta be it. And 2.99, Frick gets his shoulder off the mat. The resiliency, the match will continue. The heat is on, the pressure is rising. The championship is on the line. And Frick looking to hook in what looks like to be a choke slam. And Jonathan Hudson might have just broke Frick's arm. And then looking to break the fingers. Frick is in trouble. And he goes for the pump handle and drops Frick right on his head. That's gotta be it. Signature Jonathan Hudson. But the toughness of Frick. Frick might have done that on instinct. Gets his shoulder off the mat. What a main event. This is the definition of a main event. and both men struggling to get to their feet. Both men want to walk out of here WWN Multimedia Champion. Both men want the spotlight that comes with being the champion. And Jonathan Hudson back on the attack. Stevie Frick with the reversal. And a sunset flip from Hollywood. No! Stevie Frick countered it. And the choke slam. Jonathan Hudson back on the mat. Frick with the cover. And Hudson kicked out. How did Hudson kick out? And Stevie Frick looking to win, looking to retain the WWN Multimedia Championship. And he looks to be lining him up for the spear. What's going on? What the hell? Why is Annihilation out there? They just ruined an incredible championship match. Scyther, Chungus, Jonathan Hudson, the Emerald Empire, just ruined an incredible championship match. And Stevie Frick is in trouble. Stevie Frick is in trouble. What are we witnessing at Proving Ground? Pile driver. Pile driver. And the referees, Trent Edwards is out there. The referee's trying to maintain order. What a chaotic night at WWN Proving Ground. Thank you to our sponsors. TerritoryTees.com. Zone Fitness. WWN Live officials are going to have something to say about this. What the hell is going on? And the Emerald, they take out everyone. Everyone. I don't know what we're witnessing here at Proving Ground, but this is chaos. This is pandemonium. I'm Alex Green for the World Wrestling Network, and we'll have more on this later. Stay tuned.
We are Annihilation! And what you saw tonight was only just the beginning. The Emerald Empire is everywhere. FIP is our show. Proving Ground is still our show. And what happened tonight is going to continue to happen, because who knows when or where we're going to show up next, and who's going to be in the ring when we do. This has begun the age of Annihilation. And Kaiser, that's all the people need to know.